Welcome. In front of me is a Motorola G52, and today I'll show you how you can go through the setup of this phone. So when you boot it up for the first time, you should be presented with this screen right over here, where you get to select your desired language from the drop-down menu right over here. And then you can get started, which will take you to the inserting of a SIM card. Now this step is completely optional and you don't have to do it. You can insert a SIM card at any point throughout the setup process and it will work just as intended. So I will be skipping it. Now next page we have Wi-Fi connection. So again, this step is optional. You can connect to Wi-Fi if you have some Wi-Fi around you that you can connect to, but if you don't, that's completely fine. You can skip this as well. Now I'll mention that by skipping both the Wi-Fi connection and inserting of a SIM card, the date and time will not be set automatically, and additionally you won't see the Google login page throughout the setup process because you have no internet connection. Now that can be later on changed after the setup is completed by going into the settings, connecting to some network, and then going to accounts and, for instance, adding a Google account if you want to. On the next page we have some privacy and policy whatever check marks right here. So basically all of them are selected, and you need to select that you accept whatever it is that you're accepting to. Looks like, can we actually, oh, there we go. Oh, great. So for some reason, to actually view the legal documents, you need to have internet connection, which is, I would consider, a massive oversight, considering you should be able to view those no matter if you have internet or not. You need to agree to them. You can do that without internet, but you're not provided the legal document, which is an absolute BS here. But anyway, I'm pretty sure majority of us don't actually read those, so I guess it doesn't really make that much of a difference to most of the people. But to people that are interested in it, I would consider this to be a massive oversight and maybe a little bit of a violation there. But anyway, moving on to the next page, we have Google services. So we have location, scanning, and sending you certain diagnostic data. So quickly going into all three of them. Location is just a GPS tracking for the device. So applications like Google Maps can give you an accurate route to your destination if you're using it as a, well, like I mentioned, GPS navigation. Then below that we have allow scanning, which allows the device to look for signals like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And below that we have send user and diagnostic data. Now this is being sent to Google, and this is just basically a agreement that you allow Google to spy on you. So I'm gonna turn that off. Now on the next page we have the option to set up some kind of protection to our phone. By default it opts into a 4-digit PIN, but you can tap right over here, select screen or screen lock options, and it will give you also an option for pattern and also password as additional options. Now I will be setting up a pattern. That's just my preferred way. So I can draw the pattern, select next, repeat the same pattern. Now obviously if you used PIN or password, you will need to repeat those as well. And once that is set up, it will take me to the next page, which prompts me to set up a fingerprint, which is a side-mounted doubling as the power key. Now I'll be skipping this. You can go through this and set up your fingerprint by just selecting setup, and it will tell you to start pressing your finger on the sensor, but I'm just gonna skip it. Stay in the know. Now this is just some way to get spam mail, so I'm gonna select not now. We have something about notifications, so just spam us with whatever during the millions of Motorola fans who receive exclusive information. Yeah, no thanks. Here's the email, as I mentioned before, so you can provide it, but I honestly wouldn't recommend. It's just an easy way to start getting spam mail, like I mentioned. So again, not now, and again, not now. I'm not curious about any of their offers. So moving to the next page, we have choose your theme. So we have a light or dark one. So you can select which one you want. I prefer the light one, so that's what I'm gonna stick with. Then choose your navigation style. Again, you have the buttons, which are, well, I get one button right now, but you'd get the 3 buttons, or you can use gestures instead if that is what you prefer to use, which for me that is what I like to use. So that's what I'm gonna select. You're all set. Swipe up to get started. So this will take me to the home screen with the device now being fully set up. So, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.